Relax with Wednesday's ANC next on SoapNet.
I lost everything I care about. Why did I have to lose you?
What did you say?
Nothing.
Didn't sound like nothing.
What did that bottle job who's trying to steal my company say?
You don't have to lose me, though.
Eric, this is a surprise.
I had to talk to you.
Is there a problem with Kendall?
I haven't been able to get out of my mind what you told me. You're still in love with me.
Are you here to tell me that we have a chance?
I already told Babe to leave me the hell alone. That goes for you, too.
Is that a threat? I'm shaking.
Say what you need to say or get out.
Amanda, what's it gonna take for you to get out of our lives? This?
You know, I don't care how many Benjamins you throw at me.
What about this?
I've already lost you. We're divorced, remember?
It's hard to forget.
Yep, we signed on the dotted line, you filed the papers, and now we're done.
Legally, yes.
Back to reality.
We had a nice dinner. Nice conversation. This looks good on you.
I have a product line to save. While we were off having a lovely lobster dinner, that baby-stealing tramp was trying to ruin my company. Now, what did Babe have to say about her shares of Fusion?
I made her an offer. She's considering it.
Why do I keep doing this?
I'll let you know what she says. Nice to see you, Lavery.
Don't say it. Don't say a word.
I didn't say anything. I just stood there. I was actually very proud of myself.
I'm already divorced, Zach. I've divorced him, okay? Remember? Every single person in this town has been telling me for months to divorce the man, and I have, and no one's even taken notice, not even a party.
I didn't come here to talk about you and Zach.
Good, because I don't want to discuss him with you. Now, unless you can make 400 cases of eyeshadow reappear, then I'm busy.
I meant what I said on Christmas Eve. About being right there with you through the pregnancy. Terrified together through it all. So, here I am.
It's a little familiar, isn't it?
Take that and get out.
Yeah, you must have had dozens of crowbars sprinkled around your house. Could have been used as a towel rack. Maybe your dad used it for some pull-ups.
Stop it, JR.
Like small children with it. There's tons of uses. And it's a baseball bat, too, Jim. After all, your mother was so attached to it.
Why don't you take that and shove it up?
She killed my Uncle Will with one of these.
That was a long time ago.
You know, Amanda, it must have sucked for you when you were in school, when all the kids had to stand up and tell what their mommies and daddies did for a living. My mommy's a doctor. My mommy's a lawyer. My mommy's a famous psychopathic killer.
Shut up!
But you can't handle the truth?
What is it with you and baby? You don't have lives of your own?
Somebody stole our baby. We don't know who it was yet. But what we do know was some freak in a Santa outfit. Now, it might have been Jonathan Lavery. We don't have enough evidence to prove that. Or it could have been some little tramp in a St. Nick outfit the same night. Someone who has it in for Babe and me. Someone who sucked my stupid brother into believing her. I'm so innocent, Line.
I'm flipping warning you,
I
JR.
want you out of this town. Or I will do my damnedest to let everybody know that there's another homicidal Dylan woman on the loose.
Since Dylan, I didn't hear anyone come outside. I nearly jumped out of my skin.
Did I startle you? Oh, my. I'm so sorry. Oh, you must be freezing out here.
I'm fine, really.
Really, with this chill, you simply cannot be too careful. I'm so upset that you're having trouble with my daughter. You poor thing. My heart goes out to you. It must have been just awful for you while your baby was missing like that. I have nightmares just thinking about my Amanda lost without me.
Thank you so much for your concern, but my son's home now and he's safe. Everything's fine.
Well, of course it is, but still, how awful. What a terrible feeling. I can only imagine what I would feel like if someone put my child in jeopardy like that. I think I would just want to throw them from the top of the nearest building.
I didn't come here to encourage your feelings.
Well, you're married. I respect that, but it's my loss.
I'm taking you at your word that you didn't help Kendall to cause trouble between my husband and me.
I want you to be happy. If it was with Jackson, so be it. I only wish you were with me.
But you're still Kendall's doctor. And, no, I shouldn't have come here. I'm sorry.
Please, don't go.
I really shouldn't be here. It's not fair to you when you have these feelings for me.
I can't help you unless you tell me how.
I came here because I was thinking that maybe you could talk to Jack. I mean, he's still so angry over what happened with Greenlee. It's hard to talk to him about Kendall's situation without it becoming very heated.
Have you told him about our conversation?
No, not yet.
I don't think your husband has a list of reasons to listen to me right now.
But you're Kendall's doctor, and you're going to be in our lives for the foreseeable future. She trusts you. It was a bad idea. I'll go.
If you can get Jackson to stay in the same room with me, I'll be very happy to explain to him that mine and Kendall's motives were purely for Greenlee.
That's so gracious of you. It really is, but it would probably make things worse. There is something else.
Anything.
Well, I had the strangest dream last night. And you were the lead.
Well, I'm thrilled to be in your dreams at all. I mean, as long as I wasn't some crazy madman who was chasing after you.
Oh, no. Actually, you were my doctor.
You're such a jerk. You think you can come in here and wave your money around like before and I'll jump?
You didn't jump. From what I recall, you were lying down.
Shut up. You think you can get your way with me with money? You think you can screw me over like before?
You were asking for it.
Asking for it, that's you, sweetheart. I cannot wait to see you on your hands and knees searching for what's left of your arrogant self when our precious little babe gets through with you.
Take the cash and get out of town.
You're so predictable when it comes to her. You don't even realize she's got a firm grip on your jewels and she's about to start squeezing. She is hosing you so good. I'm ready to pass around the popcorn and watch the show.
But I hope you're not hungry.
We got a problem here.
Talk about a real pathetic sap that Babe used. Here's your rent-a-Romeo now.
Jay, are you in show business?
I work for a living. Thanks.
Then get the hell out of here before I have security throw you and your cash on the street.
Hey, what a pleasure.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have butted in. I made a big mistake pushing you and Kendall together. I take it all back. I want you to forget about my sister. I had no right to meddle in my sister's life or yours.
You have every right.
No, I can't play matchmaker. I'm as bad as my mother.
Your mother? No, not even close. Come, sit down.
See, if I stick my nose in, I'm guaranteed to make everything worse.
Make it worse? Well, you haven't been here, huh? You missed a really nice Thanksgiving.
See, here's the thing. I think I might be wrong about you. I mean, you haven't always been the nicest guy in the world, and there was a time when I didn't trust you at all.
I went to see your sister. And if what you said about her loving me is true, she didn't admit it. But your words, they kept running in my head. And I don't know, I think she's scared. She's scared to have faith.
You didn't tell her anything, right?
No. I'm not really one for talking. Actions are louder.
Actions? No, actions are a big mistake. Kendall is vulnerable right now. She's very fragile.
I know. I get that. I'm understanding a lot more about your sister. And I love all of it.
If you came here to save me from Zach, I don't need saving.
I'm just here. That's it. If you need anything in the coming months, then I'm all yours.
This is not required, Brian.
Maybe not. But you have decided to have this child, Kendall, so I'm ready to be put in, Coach.
Well, I don't know what to do. I mean, how am I supposed to tell you what role to play?
I'll do whatever you want. I can do TLC. I can just be here for support. Whatever it is, whatever you want. Your call.
I really appreciate the offer, but I mean, what is there to do? There's nothing for you to do.
There's got to be tons of stuff that guys in my position do.
Yeah, they're usually fathers. Uh-huh. We're not exactly the new American family here.
I wasn't there for the beginning of all this, but I'm here now. I'm here until you don't want me to be.
If you're saying that you want to hold my hair back while I vomit all over the place, well... Right. You were there. You did that. Okay, fine. Well, I'm done vomiting.
Wow, okay, good. Thanks for the update.
Good. So, what do you want to do?
I don't know. I've never done this before either.
Greenlee was a lot more prepared.
Oh. I get it. She was supposed to be here. Greenlee was supposed to go shopping with you for baby stuff and give you vitamins and basically be at your beck and call. I miss her too, Kendall.
Greenlee's gone. And it's killing you just as much as it's killing me.
But you got me. I mean, I'm not saying that I could replace everything that you guys had. I can't do the girl talk or go maternity shopping or everything that she had figured out, but I'm here. I'm at your service.
This is weird, though. This is not how I thought it would be.
But don't you need somebody to cheer you on and to tell you when to breathe? I've seen that in movies.
Okay, wait a minute. Brian, you know me very well. Now, if anyone ever tried to tell me when I could or couldn't breathe, how long do you think they'd survive?
How about someone just to talk to or be afraid with? Or take you to doctor's appointments. I don't know, anything.
You're really trying.
Best I can.
Maybe it's not such a bad idea.
Don't worry about calling security. My business is done here.
All right, then why don't you take your props Let's get the hell out of here.
You've been here too long already.
This woman's got important work to do for Erica and me.
Isn't the term woman a little generous?
You know, this building's not big enough for your mouth or your ego.
It's your last chance. Get out of town before you find yourself up to your roots in it.
I am not going anywhere.
You had your chance. Oh, and by the way, next time, save your tired threats about calling security. Be a man and take care of it yourself next time.
Josh, I am so sorry. He just showed up.
You have work to do. And I seriously hope you didn't kidnap that baby, because it would screw things up really big if you did.
My sweet Amanda's just so upset. She is a very sensitive girl. It runs in the family, you know. Look, she made me this. Isn't it so sweet?
Well, you're her mom. Of course she loves you.
And she calls her mother all the time. 1, 2. This is my Amanda phone. And it has a little calendar in it. And so if too many days go by without my having heard from her, it starts to beep. As your little one gets older, you will discover the importance of being able to stay involved in his life.
Mrs. Dillon, I know that we never would want to think that our kids could do anything bad. But the thing is,
You're absolutely right. And Amanda couldn't have done any of the things that she's been accused of.
What I'm trying to say is maybe you should talk with Amanda a little bit more about what she's done to everyone, including me. It's really not that pretty.
I had a handkerchief in here somewhere.
If you want to help, I'm really not the one you should be talking to.
Amanda embroidered me a very pretty one time, and I carry it with me.
You know,
Where is
sure,
it?
you know, I'm sure I have tissues in here. You see, I have a little boy, and you can never have enough tissues with them, you know? Look, all I was trying to say is that I'm concerned about Amanda. I think she might have a serious problem, and maybe she could use some help.
Well, I'll just have to do my best to make sure that there's no more trouble between the two of you.
Your timing.
Why, do you have a craving? Because I could get you some peanut butter or some sugar cookies or something.
It sounds really great, but no. I have a sonogram appointment today.
Oh, do you want me to go with you? Oh, never mind. You probably don't want anybody to go with you. I mean, truthfully, I don't even know what a sonogram appointment is.
Just stop talking. Let me just think for a second. It would be really weird picturing you going and doing this with me.
Truthfully, I don't really know how I'd be able to help out.
I mean, I'm going to be in this flimsy gown, and everything that shouldn't be hanging out is going to be hanging out, and it's... I mean, if you do go, if you really honestly go, then no matter what, you have to stay up by my head.
Stay up by your head. I wouldn't have it any other way.
I never would have thought that you would be holding my hand at my doctor's appointment.
Why, I could just wait out in the waiting room, or not, whatever you want.
It would actually be nice to have someone there with me.
You managed to succeed at something that I've been trying for months.
I didn't succeed at anything, making everything worse. God, I should have stayed in Paris.
You helped me understand your sister.
See, that's the thing. You can't possibly understand her. She's crazy. She's complicated. I mean, one minute, she'll be perfectly normal, and then the next, totally off the rails.
Mm-hmm. But there is something about her that's constant. Her love and her loyalty. She'd do anything for you.
And look what I do. I turn right around, and I push her toward you. And if she gets hurt, then I'm responsible. You said yourself you can't be trusted. You can't know that you're not going to destroy her heart.
Well, you helped me understand something about myself as well. I can do this. And maybe we can find a way where she can hold on to me and her pride as well. Your mom got to you, didn't she?
Isn't that funny? I mean, you're treating my daughter, but in my dream, you were my doctor.
Well, it's certainly a colorful twist.
Well, I have always had a flair for the dramatic.
Well, I certainly hope you were receiving the excellent treatment that you deserve.
Well, you were not a fertility doctor. You were a psychiatrist.
Really? Oh, well, I haven't done that kind of work since my med school days.
And I was lying on this enormous couch, and you were trying to get me to unlock my inner feelings.
I think perhaps your unconscious was probably trying to discover whether you had any real feelings for me.
I don't think so, because actually you kept asking me questions about the past. What do you think that means?
I don't know. The only dreams that I deal with are couples who are trying to have children.
My hands are full with the children I already have, thank you.
And as for my own wild dream of winning your heart, well, that's simply what it is.
Well, who knows what my head was trying to tell me. I'll let you know if we have another session.
And as for talking to your husband, I'm perfectly willing to...
Erica, surprise.
Jack, we were just talking about you.
Really?
Yes. I came by to make sure that any problems between Greenlee and Dr. Madden would not have any effect on the care he plans to give Kendall. I mean, now that she's decided to go through with the pregnancy, she's going to need all the best care she can possibly have.
Well, isn't that the oddest thing? That's the very reason that I'm here. As for Greenlee, I'm sure if she never heard your name again, Doc, that'd be just fine with her.
Well, that's understandable. She's had quite a shock.
Yes. If you're afraid of a lawsuit, you needn't worry about that. She won't be bringing one, even though, Lord knows, she has very good reason.
Jack, let's not talk about that here, shall we?
No, I understand that. You've all been through so much.
Yeah, well, my only concern now is for Kendall and for the care she'll be receiving.
And actually, Dr. Madden just finished reassuring me that he is really committed to treating Kendall beautifully, and I thank you so much for that, Doctor. Did you just tell me this?
Yes, of course I did.
Thank you. Thank you for your time, Doctor. So, our work is finished here.
Yeah, I guess you've pretty much covered everything.
Yes. Shall we?
Yes, let's do it.
Well, it's no secret about Miss Kane's past problems with the bottle. Well, that's partly what got her started on this new beginnings kick, right? I want to quash any and all rumors you may have heard about her falling off the wagon. And even if she did, I can handle it. Sounds like you're the best producer she could ask for. Anything else you need for the story? No, that about covers it. Thanks a lot. Thank you.
What are you doing?
I'm working. You should try it sometime.
Why are you saying all those bad things about Erica?
Sorry you had to hear that. Just trying to protect our boss.
Well, Erica hasn't been drinking, at least not while I've been around.
Of course not. And that's what I told the reporter. And anything else you've heard, forget it. Our jobs depend on the success of this show. We need to protect each other.
Like you're doing with me.
Exactly. And I need you to tell me if Erica starts acting funny. We can't let any rumors get out.
I don't think Erica's been drinking.
Promise me you'll keep an extra close eye on her.
You know, you take your eye off that little one for just a minute, and look what happens. You know, the last time I lost Amanda, it was right after we moved. She was a little older than your boy, but still, it was so terrifying. We couldn't find her anywhere. Her father was looking everywhere for her outside, and I'd gone through all the mall, everywhere, and still I couldn't find her. And all I could think of was, what if some crazies got her? Oh, oops. Oh, I have got to go. I got a plane to catch, but I will take what you said to heart. Believe me.
What's she doing here? It's the second time I've caught you harassing Babe. Leave her alone.
Dare, it's okay.
We were having a perfectly lovely conversation until you ruined it with that tone of yours.
Oh, you have nothing in common with this lunatic. You need to be on a first straitjacket out of here.
I was just explaining to Mrs. Dillon that maybe she should have a talk with Amanda.
Oh, did you explain to her that her daughter's a slut and slept with me so she'd keep me from throwing her out? How about how Amanda plotted to drug Jamie so she'd marry him?
JR, that's enough.
Enough? Does Janet from another planet realize that her daughter stole 10 grand from me? She stole my mother's necklace also. How about how she warmed up to you just to pretend to be friends so she could get close to Jamie?
You know, people are jealous of pretty girls like my Amanda. It'll make them say anything.
Oh, jealous. Did she tell you about Amanda's pity party she'd throw every time we caught her doing something? Oh, we tried to send her home, but she'd cry and beg. No, I don't want to go home. My mom drives me nuts. Seems Amanda has a problem with the idea of going back home to see her psycho mommy.
You have become a hateful man.
I'm just telling you the truth.
JR, now isn't the time. Mrs. Dillon has a plane to catch, don't you?
Yes, I do. Before it's too late.
I have an idea. Why don't you take your whacked-out daughter with you?
You know, what happened to the charming little boy who used to play with my Amanda? Your mother would be ashamed if
Well, don't you talk about my mother.
At least my daughter has one person who believes in her.
Why did you have to do that?
Was it a lie?
No, but she's still the girl's mother.
Psychotic and delusional.
She seems kind of nice. Maybe really heavy on the overprotective side, but...
When my Uncle Will died, I was just a kid, but I heard stories when they thought that I was asleep. Now, if Amanda's apple fell off of Janet's tree, I wouldn't eat it.
She still is Amanda's mother. She can't help that she's a walking disaster.
Look, Janet's wheels are spinning, but the hamster died a long time ago. Now, if it is Amanda who's out to get us, Janet's just gonna have to face it. Her daughter's even crazier than she ever was.
Let's at least try to cut her a little bit of slack.
You know, your problem is you're just too nice. I can't believe I just said that.
I can't either, actually, but I don't know if it's a compliment or an insult. But I guess you're right. Well, you need anything?
What did you do to this master copy?
Nothing.
Someone erased the entire interview Erica did last week.
Are you kidding?
Does it look like I'm kidding? It's all right. I could probably use the backup. You did make a backup.
No, but I didn't erase anything, I promise.
I clearly remember you had this DVD when you had your last blackout.
No, I didn't erase anything. I swear, I don't think. Josh, I promise.
Amanda, this is not some college paper. People's careers and reputations are on the line.
Oh, my God, Erica's gonna kill me.
Well, I am so glad that we took care of that Greg Madden business.
Whoa. Now, you don't really think I bought that little performance back there, do you?
What are you talking about?
I always know when you're keeping something from me, and you know that I know. So why don't you do us both a favor and be straight with me here? Now, why were you really there?
I told you why I was really there. I was there for Kendall.
You want to play it that way? Okay, I'll start, because I wasn't totally honest as to why I went to see the good doctor.
I was having a hard time believing that you were really there to speak to him about Kendall's care.
No, I went there to rip him from stem to stern, but then when I got there, I saw that you were working a different angle, so I let you work it. And now it's your turn.
Look, I would tell you my reasons in a heartbeat, but I'm so afraid that you're going to lay down the law to me. And you know very well that does no good at all. All it does is annoy me and cause even more friction between us, and we don't need that.
Agreed. Okay. I want to know what's going on.
There's more to this whole Greg Madden thing. More than Kendall, I mean, or Greenlee. It's all about me. Dr. Madden, hi. Remember Ryan?
I'm surprised to see you.
Well, he's here as support.
If you're worried about getting any trouble from me, please don't.
I'm very glad to hear it. The last thing this young lady needs right now is stress.
Well, she won't get any stress from me.
Really? Stress-free, huh? Could I have that in writing, please?
I'm happy to see you're in good spirits. Are you ready?
Yep. Bring it on.
All right. Make your way down to the third room on the left. I'll be right with you.
Okay.
I'm glad you're doing this. Kendall's a strong woman But there's somebody around that she trusts right now. It'd be good as the pregnancy progresses.
Well, yeah, Kendall and I have been around the course a couple times. I don't intend to bail on her now.
It's almost New Year's Eve. Time for second chances.
It's too late.
It's never too late to tell someone you love them. You taught me that. Kendall, me, we deserve a new beginning. Hey, new beginning. Your mom would love that.
I have a feeling she'd miss the humor. She's not exactly blowing noisemakers over this.
That's fine. It's all like her best. She's quiet.
I don't want you to hurt my sister.
I don't want that either. I want to give her the life she deserves. I've got some ideas I'm working on. And hopefully it'll be an evening that Kendall will never forget. An evening that'll make her tell me the truth.
The last time you planned an evening to get to the truth, somebody got shot.
Yeah. I learned a lot of lessons since the murder game. And this evening should be about Kendall being loved and feeling secure in that love.
And what if it doesn't work?
Well, if she doesn't want me in her life, then I'll go away. I'll let her go. Forever.
Ryan and I are sort of complicated.
I gathered that.
We've known each other for years.
What happens when the baby comes?
After all, you two are going to be this limit fellow parents.
Well, we're not really sure yet. But we'll figure it out when the time is right.
I've no doubt you'll make the right decision for yourself and the baby. Are you ready?
Wait, wait. He should be here. Will you go and ask Ryan if he wants to see his baby?
I have crossed paths with Greg Madden before. I am so sure of that. And I know that it was more than a party.
Did Tad find something out? I mean, why is it different now?
Greg Madden confessed that he's in love with me. And has been for years. And I'm just not sure if it's to hide an even bigger secret.
Well, I believe he loves you. I thought it was after the first time I saw him down in Charleston there.
Well, I'm determined to get to the bottom of it. I'm going to find out the whole truth. Tad's determined too, and I won't stop until I find out. Well?
Well, what? Erica, what do you want me to say? Go for it? I'm not going to say that. I want you to stay far away from that.
I can't do that.
Except that I've tried to tell you what to do for 18 years, and you've never once taken my suggestions, so obviously that'll do no good whatsoever.
Well, good. I'm glad we've got that clear.
I know this is important to you. And I'll tell you something else. I believe you. I think the man is hiding something. But there's no way I'm going to let you just walk into danger.
Let's celebrate.
Why should Kendall trust you?
I don't know. Maybe because I will love her more than she ever thought possible. Happy New Year.
Is that a promise?
I promise you this. I will do whatever's in my power to make sure that Kendall does not get hurt by me. Because I know who I have to answer to if I do.
There it is.
That's...
Yes, it is. That's your son.
Is that his heart beating?
Yes, it is. I'm going to give you two a moment alone with your son. I'll freeze that image.
don't think Greg's dangerous, Jack. It's something else. I just can't put my finger on it.
Well, he's an unethical SOB who hurt my daughter. That's enough for me, Erica.
You're really not going to try to stop me?
Well, that would be an act of futility now, wouldn't it? But if you hear footsteps behind you, that would be me making sure you're staying safe. And would you please, for Pete's sake, let Tad handle the PI work, okay?
I'm not sure that it's something that Tad can discover.
Why not? He's damn good at what he does.
Because the answer is in me. It's locked up in me somewhere.
I'll handle Erica.
I don't want to lose this job.
I'll make sure you don't get blamed for this. Get back to work. I'll take care of things. Erica will never know.
Thank you. Thank you.
Erica will never know what hit her.
So, I'm guessing that you probably didn't come here to chew out Janet Dillon.
Actually, I came by to see if Kendall's eaten you alive yet. Or not.
Thank you for the vote of confidence.
You take her anyway.
So, Zach, offered to buy me out. It's a lot of money. He wants me to think about it.
Look, don't let them scare you away. If you want this, fight for it. I'll help you.
Wow. You kind of sound like a guy I'd like to date.
Yeah? You kind of seem like a woman I'd like to date. Even though you are my ex-wife. You know, New Year's Eve is almost here.
Really?
Yeah. Why don't we get started celebrating a little bit early?
Come on, big boy. Let's you and I go hit those fusion spreadsheets.
Are you going to let that bitch Babe and her ex get away with what they're doing to Amanda? I'll take care of things. Police? What are you going to do? You'll see. You'll screw it up. You know you will. Will not. You always do. Hush up. I have a plan. And it's a very good plan.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next All My Children. On the next All My Children.
You want to make sure those Chandlers have one heck of a new year.
What was that?
Do you have to ask?
Amanda and I aren't leaving. And we'll see who's staying here tonight.
I need you.